Hey, what's up everybody? It's Sam here helping answer your internet marketing questions, and today I really wanted to get into this question because this person seemed very frustrated about what it is that they were actually going through. So I'm going to read you the paragraph, so excuse me for a minute while I look away from the screen because it is quite long, okay, and I wanted to capture everything just to kind of create the settings. So this comes from dbird50. Now, so I set it all up. I used Payday Tornado method. I bought 900 clicks. That gave me 85%. Tier 1 clicks, I got 440 opt-ins and not one sale. I have about an 18-day autoresponder series. They are automatically sent through with 6 different offers. Again, not one sale. I use SendLane for my autoresponder. My open rate is between 1 and 4%, and my clicks have never been higher than 2% of the opens. On top of that, I have sent other campaigns to them with other offers and even free items. All I'm getting is crickets chirping. I'm about 4 months since I started and I'm frustrated beyond belief. I did everything they told me to do, and yet, according to the gurus, I should be pulling at least $440 per month out of this group. Any constructive help would be very much appreciated. Wow, this post is absolutely loaded, so I'm going to try my best to break it down, but keep this video relatively short. Because it's kind of just how I like to do things. I want to respect your time. I want to respect my time. Okay, so let's break it down question by question and try our best to answer these things. So from the beginning, I use Payday Tornado method. First and foremost, I have no idea what that is, but it doesn't sound by the results that it worked very well. I bought about 900 clicks that gave me 85% tier 1 clicks. So there's problem number 1. First and foremost, solo ads don't work, all right? For 95% plus of us, they really just don't work. Now, am I saying all solo ads don't work? No, absolutely not. There are people out there that are legit, but there is a reasoning behind why it actually doesn't work, and that's because it's recycled traffic. Hopefully that makes some sort of sense to you. If it doesn't, just inbox me. I'll put together a video series, and I'm not going to go beyond that in this particular video series, but essentially, stay away from majority of solo ads. You got 440 opt-ins and not one sale. So that can actually be a separate issue altogether, right? You can get 440 opt-ins, but none of them could be legit opt-ins. But it could also be that your copy doesn't align with what it is that you're actually selling. So what I mean by that is that the solution that you provide needs to align with the opt-in if you want to go for a sale immediately. So let's say, for example, you've bought a solo ad from a person who buys traffic based off people who want to make money online, but your opt-in is all about how to help people make money online, right? So that aligns, right? That traffic and that opt-in. But then on your actual sale, you're selling, for example, blogging tips and techniques. And that doesn't necessarily match up with how to make money online, definitely not where they're actually at that particular time. Meaning there's a disconnect between the two, okay? So I don't want to go beyond that because there's a lot of information to absorb in that little statement alone. But just to move on to the next question, I have about 18-day autoresponder series. They are automatically sent through with 6 different offers. Again, not one sale. Okay, so again, I would go back to asking why is this traffic not buying these offers? Is there a disconnect between what you're offering and the reason why they opted in? More importantly, why the hell are you offering 6 different offers in a 18-day autoresponder? Quite frankly, that doesn't make any sense to me at all. I'd be more inclined to promote one product on the front-end offer and base that autoresponder series based on that one product, okay? And the reason being is because you'll want to align it. I go back to this alignment that I mentioned earlier on. You want the traffic to align with the opt-in. You want the opt-in to align with what it is that you're actually selling, okay? And that's how you go about connecting it. Because what if you're selling 6 different offers to 440 different people that are coming from 50 different angles? You're essentially wasting your time, which could be part of the reason why you're not making any sales. Okay, so focus on one and really hone in on it. So I use SendLane from autoresponder. I don't really know anything about SendLane, but I'm pretty sure it's an autoresponder, which is fine. It doesn't really matter who you use. My open rate is between 1 and 4%, which quite frankly is normal when you're dealing with cold traffic, which is exactly what you've got. Cold traffic is what solo ads provides, and it's part of the reason why I don't recommend what you're doing, because automatically that 1 to 4% is going to kill you. Okay, there is a internet marketing rumor, if you will, going around, and I tend to believe it because of the sources which it came from, that if you're if your open rate is less than 10%, that automatically your send rate is less than 50%. And the reason by that is because you're automatically marked up as a spammer, as someone who is mass sending emails, and that's why the click rate is so low, and therefore they send less emails out because your particular provider doesn't want to get in trouble with Google, right? And Google runs this whole internet game, right? Facebook is coming, man. They're just about there, but they're not there quite there yet. And my click rates have never been higher than 2%, which is 50% of your open rate, which is normal. On top of that, I've sent other campaigns to them with offers and even free items. All I'm getting are crickets chirping. So you're doing the right thing, putting in other campaigns and putting in other offers as well as sending them free stuff. Okay, that's good stuff. My question will be is why they're not taking those offers up. My guess is that your email marketing game isn't quite up to par, and as a result, people are not resonating with the emails that you're actually sending. I've put together a video series on how to go about, email marketing like a pro. And again, it's beyond the scope of this video. I don't want to bore the hell out of you, so I'm just going to leave it at that. Okay. Reach out if you want to know anything more about that. So this is basically the ending. I'm about 4 months into it, and as I've started, I'm frustrated beyond belief. Dude, I would be frustrated too if I was in your shoes. I did everything they told me to do, and yet according to the gurus, I should be pulling at least $440 out of this group. So I know exactly what you're referring to. You're talking about the $1 a day per subscriber, right? That's a very generic statement, okay? It doesn't necessarily mean that that's accurate, especially when your opt-ins are coming from cold traffic, particularly from solo ads. These people aren't going to know you, man. They're not going to trust you. They don't believe in what it is that you're actually saying or what it is that you're actually selling, for that matter. So there's no way that they're going to be interested in what it is that you're actually sharing with them. And gurus, be careful who you take your advice from, okay? Again, that $1 a day, $1 a month per subscriber is very general information. And I don't necessarily agree with it, to be frank with you. There are people that obviously make a lot less, like yourself. You got 440 people that make absolutely nothing. Me personally, I made my first big ticket item, which was over $1,600 in profit, with 7 people on my email list. And the reason being is that I knew how to connect with those people. I knew how to engage with them. I knew how to email the proper way. Okay, and that may be a few sales at the front end, and then one big sale at the back end. All right, so look, I hope this video provides you some value. I really wanted to take some time because I felt for the situation that you're actually in. You seem really, really frustrated, but you're obviously committed to what it is you're actually doing. There could just be a few things that aren't quite right. There could be a few tweaks that you need to make to really, help you be successful. So if you've got any questions, man, please reach out to me. I'd be more than happy to help. All right, but again, I hope that this video has provided. This is the longest video that I've put together in a little while, but I really feel for your frustration because I've been there and I've done that. All right, so take care, man. Much love, and I'll talk to you again soon.